It's Corrine Saunders with Outer Banks Insider. Today we are reporting at Manteo High School, where a boat building program is part of the Career and Technical Education, or CTE, curriculum. Boat building has a long history here on Roanoke Island, and the deep roots are tied into the classroom in this program. I'm here with Shannon Castillo, Director of CTE for Dare County Schools, and the boat building program is in its second year here at Manteo High School. And would you like to tell us how it ties into the CTE curriculum?
Absolutely. So we have boat building here at Manteo High School, still under the carpentry classes. So students are taking carpentry, all levels of carpentry, but the project that they're working on is actually building a boat. And when we look at the community that Manteo is in and what it's all about, there's such a huge history and foundation in the boat building industry that our students, whether it's their parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, great-grandparents, being involved in the boat building industry that exists here in Manteo is such a huge tie to our history. And so the boat that they're building is a 21-foot center console boat, but using the cold mold process, which actually still exists today in our big boat building industries, and that's the process that they're using on this boat.
And this is Kelsey Oglesby, the Career Development Coordinator with Dare County Schools. And so tell us about the boat building and how it ties in with the community.
Okay, so every 2 years we have to do a local needs assessment, and the boat building program ties right into that. And our local needs, it also ties into a pre-apprenticeship that we have with Bayless Boat Works, where students can apply to the program once they've taken 2 courses of carpentry, and they can either go straight into a job with them or go to different community colleges for free for boat building and come back and have a job if they're accepted into the program. The students also still get industry recognized credentials like OSHA and NCCER. And it's just a great program that ties back into everything that Dare County is about.
And we have Steve Bassnight, the Dare County Schools Superintendent. And so obviously CTE is one pathway for students, but tell us what your goal is.
Well, the goal of Dare County Schools is not to provide or to give a student a locked-in pathway. It's to provide options. And whether it's a CTE program, whether it's an academic program, or anything in between, we want students to be able to pick a direction and then change their mind if they want to. I hear all the time people are saying you should have a vocational school, or you should teach this in high school. And my response is we are. So our students have the opportunity here to build a boat at Manteo High School. They're already building boats at Manteo Middle School. We started with a small boat that we released offshore in the Gulf Stream that tracked the Gulf Stream and water a couple years ago with that program. And so exposing students to careers that they can have right here as soon as they graduate from high school, where they can make a living wage and be right here in Dare County. That's our goal, and so those options across the board, no matter what students want to do, we want them to have that ability to make that decision.
This is Greg Hathaway, a carpentry teacher at Manteo High School. And how long have you been a teacher here?
Just over 3 years.
Okay, awesome. And then this is the second year of the boat building program.
Correct.
How many students have been involved in building this boat?
Nearly 100.
Okay. And so when they come out of this, how work ready are they going to be, would you say?
They're ready to join a crew. They're work ready. They have enough knowledge once they leave here to start a career, sure.
Okay. So what do you think the benefit for these students is?
Oh my. You know, it probably starts basic. A lot of these students own their own boats. So on a basic scale, they now can do some of the maintenance that they couldn't have done before. And if they intend to go into that industry, they know the basics. They have the foundation for how those boats are built, and they can step right into that kind of a career.
Or even if they do different style of carpentry.
Oh, sure. Oh, absolutely. And we still teach that in the North Carolina curriculum. So they still have framing and blueprinting and things like that they learn and understand before they leave this class. So they could go right into the home building industry, absolutely.
Excellent. What do you think people should know about this program?
Well, for one, it is, we do have an apprenticeship or pre-apprenticeship program worked out with the boat building, so they really can step right out of this class and into a position with Bayless. Or they can step in, it's college ready, so I have a lot of students that go to COA and take a welding class or electrical class, so it really does prepare them for that type of field. The apprenticeship program is probably the biggest piece of that.
Is that like for high school credit?
It's not a credit. It gets them a position, a job at Bayless, and there's a pay structure and they can either step right into that kind of a career, or they can go to college first and then come back and still have a job available at Bayless.
Oh, okay. And how involved has Bayless been with this process of building a
They've
boat?
been involved from the beginning.
Okay.
They supply us with all the parts and materials that we need, and they've sent people over from time to time to help us. You know, when we got to a place we had some questions about, they've been available. They've been great.
I'm here with Smith Belton, a sophomore at Manteo High School and a student with the boat building program. So Smith, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. And tell me about your boat building experience with this class.
Well, it's brand new, more from construction. Core construction, we learned the basics and what it takes to be a construction, like Mr. Hathaway, my teacher. It's really fun getting to build the boat, just like first flight, build, what was it, an airplane? This, I feel like, is more up my alleyway because my dad is a professional sports fisherman out of Pirates Cove. And his best friend, or one of them, John Bayless, builds a bunch of boats down in Bayless, down in Wanchese. So
Right.
it's really fun to build the boats down here.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So what have you learned so far?
Shop safety, how to use tools, especially the ones you have to plug in, and batteries, and how to carefully use them without hurting anybody, and just everything you need to know about boats.
Right. So do you feel more confident about working on boats now?
Yes, actually, building boats, working on boats, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
Okay.
Doing offshore and fishing with Dad.
Okay.
Basically it.
Awesome. So this is a good pathway
Yes,
for you.
this is really good. Learning about what place boats parts go and everywhere, and just kind of learn everything.
Awesome. What do you think people should know about the program?
I feel like if you want to be a construction worker or learn about safety and going to do like electronics or electrician when you're older, I feel like you should take this class just because it learns about safety and everything that you need to know if you want to become this. We do a bunch of courses online. You go out there and get experience out instead of just staying in here and learning and listening. You go out there and actually experience it.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your favorite part so far?
I like working with friends, people I know that I'm going to probably work with when I'm older. Also working with the wood, because I'm going to probably build a bunch of stuff when I'm older, trying to learn how to build a bunch of stuff. Like the boat, it's kind of difficult because sometimes you have to sling the boat boards, but we're all learning. We're all learning that.
There you go. Well, it looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks
We all
for
work
talking
really
to
hard.
us.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. I'm here with Banks Foreman, a sophomore at Manteo High School and a student in the boat building program. Thanks for joining us today, Banks. How is the boat building program for you?
It's moving along. It's going a little slow sometimes. Some days it goes fast. But everything's moving pretty smooth. It's going
What have
good.
you learned so far?
I've learned how to, I don't know what it's called, but to frame up the planks onto the side of the boat. And that's really where we started. That's what we've been doing all year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All semester.
So what are your plans? Do you plan to use this once you graduate?
I actually probably will, because I work fishing in the summer,
Okay.
and doing boat work in the winter would probably help a lot, learning how to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. What's been the most enjoyable part so far?
Everything, really. It's all been fun.
Yeah.
The classwork in between's not really fun, but this is really fun. I enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
If you've enjoyed learning about this program, our work is completely community supported. So to sustain more work like this, visit www.outerbanksnews.org/subscribe.